Where's my superstar?
Hello.
Hello. Derek, what are we doing today?
What do you think we are doing today?
Mom, what are we doing today?
We're going to be on the Today Show, and I have butterflies.
Butterflies.
I think Mom's kind of nervous, Derek.
Oh, this is a lot.
Today.
Oh my gosh. All right, get them glasses on. What color polo do we want? Black?
Make sure there's no stain.
Yeah, we definitely don't want stains.
Ooh, I like that
What
one.
about this one?
Maroon.
Yeah?
Let's do this.
Let's do that.
I dig it.
Here's some khaki pants. You get dressed, and you come let me know when you're ready, and we'll make your Today Show look debut. Okay?
I did have my Raw debut, so I'm going to mention that.
Okay, we're not talking about WWE today.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. I am gonna tell the girls, Hoda and Jenna.
We're also not talking to Hoda and Jenna. We're talking to one of their producers. Her name is Amanda. This is restaurant week. We're highlighting Derek and we're highlighting Pioneer Bakery. No WWE today.
Well, I gotta warn him. I did make my debut on Raw before.
Okay, we'll see, but that's not what we're talking about. So I need you to tell me that that's not what we're going to talk about, okay? Get dressed. No WWE talk today. Pioneer Bakery and Derek. That's it. Okay, you get changed. Goodbye.
Yeah, come on in.
Oh, perfect timing. Hello, my handsome superstar.
You mean the WWE superstar?
No, I just mean my brother. You look good.
Oh.
You should probably button those pants. Maybe we can find some socks too, please.
You got a lot of need.
You'll be all right.
You've got a lot of needs.
That's okay.
Gotta do, gotta stay smooth.
So, we are going to be on Restaurant Week with Hoda and Jenna.
That's crazy.
Your mom is huge fans of Hoda and Jenna, and so I'm a little nervous about this.
I'm not nervous.
And they have a friend named Sydney who works with them who watches Baker Banter.
Actually, it's Amanda.
No. We're going to talk to Amanda, but the person who discovered you, if you will, her name is Sydney.
Well,
And Sydney watches Baker Banter.
Sandy did watch Baker Banter, but it's actually Amanda.
We are going to talk to Amanda today, but Sydney found us on Baker Banter, and when they said they wanted to do a story on an organization, a restaurant that employs people with disabilities, she thought of Derek Baker. And so you and Jenna and I
You really have butterflies.
I do. So, this is a big deal, and we're going to talk about your employment, and I'm pretty excited. What about you?
I am so excited to talk to Jenna and Hoda,
And Amanda.
especially Miss Amanda.
All right, are we ready to go to the front room?
I'm ready for the interview.
I think we should all get a drink of water.
But should not do that.
Okay, well, I'm going to.
Or you can put that mirror back up here, sir.
You want something else hanging there?
No, I don't.
But I can stick a deer head right there.
No, thank you. As thoughtful as that is.
Ah, here they go. Is that Amanda and Sydney?
Hello,
Yes.
Baker family.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Okay, they can see you. Okay, let's see how much.
Hello.
You need to sit up. Why don't you sit on the edge of the couch too?
Scoot
You
your
look
butt up.
real sunken in there, little man.
I am not offended.
Good. Don't be
I'm the
offended.
biggest fan, by the way.
That's Sydney up
Yes,
in the
this
top.
is Sydney.
That's it.
Baker. Derek, she might be your biggest fan. I watch every video you make.
That's so nice.
Especially WWE.
Okay, yeah, get the WWE chat out of the way right now, buddy.
I
Mom's
am-
a little nervous.
Great.
Oh my gosh, I'm so...
Stop
Do we
This
have?
is the first time for Mom.
You look sharp, man.
You need to sit up, bro.
Yes.
Like, make your back straight.
There you go. Otherwise, you look like you're really short.
it. We'll get going. So, Derek, do you want me to start with you, or should I start with the lovely ladies to your right and left?
What do you think?
We're starting with you because you're the king.
Good answer. Because I am the king of wrestling.
Oh my gosh.
If I have any questions for
No flag.
that, just let me know.
Yeah.
Do you know Derek? I once met John Cena.
Ooh.
Did I do it right? Did I do it right?
Let's go, girl.
You can't see me.
You can't see me.
So, Derek, how old are you?
23 years old.
So I want to hear a little bit about your TikTok. So when did you first get a TikTok?
It's been crazy, actually.
Do you remember when it started?
It's been really crazy because we just launched Baker Banter last year in March.
Do you remember what day it was?
I think it's a real touching.
Yes, so we launched Baker Banter on March 21st, which is World Down Syndrome Day. We didn't really plan it, it just happened to work out that way, and then I was like, okay, we really got to do this right now because today's World Down Syndrome Day, and if we miss this, it's going to be we just can't miss it. Like, it just happens to be World Down Syndrome Day. We got to make it happen today. So that's what we did.
What is your favorite part about Baker Banter?
You know, it's been a lot for Baker Banter. Like, keep doing those awesome pranks on Jenna, Katy, I'm sure.
I mean, for everybody, this is really a family affair. It's, you guys do this together, and it comes off as how much, like, you love spending time with each other. So what has it been like during a time that was otherwise pretty kind of scary in our world? What was it like to have this project to work on together?
I think this project is really, really awesome. I really love being a TikTok famous because it is true. I want to put myself out there. Like, for Baker Banter, I'm TikTok famous because of Baker Banter.
So I think
She's the legend of it.
I'm the what?
The legend.
Oh, okay, I'll take it. Normally he calls himself the legend. I think that for me, I went to journalism school. I graduated from Mizzou's journalism school. And to be honest, I loved videography. I loved video storytelling, but the newsroom was not for me. It was just not a place that I saw myself having a future. And when I started my career and it had nothing to do with video after that, that was kind of disappointing for me because I loved doing videography so much. And I used to say all the time, my dream job would be to make videos with Derek. Like, Derek is hilarious. Derek's always wanted a YouTube channel. YouTube was the one that he's always like, I want a YouTube channel, I want a YouTube channel, I want a YouTube channel. And then when we got to starting Baker Banter, I told our little sister Katy, I was like, Katy, we gotta do this. Derek's always wanted it. All of a sudden we're in this quarantine. We can't go anywhere. We have all this time on our hands. I'm like, let's start Derek's YouTube channel. He's been asking for it for years. Now all of a sudden we have a lot of time. Let's do it. And she's like, well, if we're gonna be on YouTube, we need to be on TikTok. I barely even knew what TikTok was at the time. I was like, okay, if that's where you say we need to be, let's do it. And that's when we started, we launched everything at the same time with the YouTube and the TikTok and the Instagram and Facebook. And since then, obviously TikTok has just grown immensely. And I think the really cool thing about TikTok is that you can tell quick stories that people can relate to. People enjoy just watching us be ourselves and being able to tell those quick little blurps of stories that are just little moments in our world that we can share with other people. And I think that's what's really, really special. And the fact that we get to hang out all the time is just the best.
And you know what? I want to hop in on this. For me, it's way bigger than that. So, and I know we're here to talk about employment, and it's tough when you have a child with a disability. Because, and I'm a crier, so if I cry, I apologize, but that's who I am, that's what I do. It's hard because I have a kid here who has so much to give to the world and has so much personality and so much spunk, but the opportunities for him outside of the walls of our house are pretty limited. And I mean, he's changed so much. He's yawning. I'm saying nice things, and he's yawning. But he has changed our world so much that he even changed my own career. I worked in mortgage for 20 years, and now I'm a financial advisor, and I work with families who have kids with special needs. Because when you've got to take care of somebody forever, it's a different story as a parent. And so Derek's employment since he got out of high school has been a struggle. And if Baker Banter can create a stable working situation for him and have that be with his sisters who love him almost as much as I do, there's just nothing like a mom's love, right? So I can rest at night knowing that he's going to be okay forever, even when I'm not here. So this Baker Banter thing for me is way beyond having a little fun on TikTok. If we can make this a career for Derek and Jenna and Katy, like my biggest fear has been allayed. I mean, it's gone. I know he's going to be okay. And so it's really huge. It's really, really huge.
So Derek, do you like spending time with your sisters and your mom and your dad doing all these fun videos?
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. Like mom saying I'm special, and now here I am, months later, his too many followers. It's been a wild ride for me, and I'm ready for the future.
So Derek, I hear some of your fans come into the bakery. So what's that like when fans come to the bakery and recognize you?
I think it's really crazy. Really crazy to see this awesome Baker Banter fan watching it in the bakery recognize me. I'm having butterflies right now.
What was
He
that?
said I'm having butterflies right now.
Oh.
It's mind-blowing, isn't it?
It's mind blowing. I really love it.
The fact that we're able to use this platform that we have built to help their bakery, and especially in a time like this, they certainly haven't had it easy over the past year, and it's been a struggle, but they are very dedicated to keeping afloat for the people that they help, like Derek and the other people with disabilities that they employ, and the fact that we are able to help them do that and help them continue to grow and reach more people and employ more individuals with disabilities is just wonderful. And we are so happy that we're able to help them continue to do the amazing work that they're doing.
Derek, I hear you got hired on the spot.
He did.
Is that true?
Yeah, that is doing this true. I did got hired on the spot. I don't have a butterfly.
Kat said that she hadn't hired any of the other adults with disabilities immediately, that they did it as a team. But Derek's personality is just so engaging, and she thought that he would do a fabulous job at the bakery, and she did. She hired him right on the spot.
So what is your favorite part about working at Pioneer Bakery?
Working in front of the house.
In the front of the house.
And why?
The front is the biggest, the greatest feeling in the world, because I will see every single customer that walk in, and that's just family members. Also, other people, people out there, like Baker Banter fans walking in.
He really likes to talk to people. So he always likes when he gets to work in the front of the house and he gets to engage with the customers and meet new people, sometimes meet new Baker Banter fans.
Make new friends. Yeah, he likes the back of the house too, but he just wants to shine. And so I think he gets to be more himself and engage with others in the front of the house where he gets to talk to the customers coming in.
So what are some of the things that you've learned over the past couple of months working there?
Well, I did learn a lot of things, like professionalism,
Professionalism.
food safety. I really want to learn this before I get a real job.
Yeah, I think a lot of the things that they have learned, many of them, most of them apply fantastic in the bakery, obviously, but I think they also have helped him better himself just as a person and how he deals with, things that don't go his way all the time. They've taught him of how to manage his feelings and his emotions and how to do that in a professional way.
Valerie, in one of the videos, and I think it was one of the ones right after Derek had gotten the job, he said, "Thank you for helping me get this, Mom." And I imagine the process for finding a job is hard for individuals with special needs. So explain what that process is like for people who don't understand it.
Well, it's overwhelming, honestly. It's pretty overwhelming when you have an adult child with a disability and they get out of the school system, because your 9-month activity is gone. And, it's not good for anybody to sit home and do nothing. It started immediately. We looked for a job. There's some fabulous agencies in the area who help families who have kids with disabilities to find work. They can only do so much, and they're only really there when you call them and you say, hey, this is what I'm trying to accomplish, this is what I'm trying to do, and then they support you, but they can't go out and do it for you. So it really kind of falls on typically mom and dad, or maybe brothers or sisters, whoever the guardian is for that adult with a disability, to make it work. Now, we were fortunate. The first job that Derek found out of high school, Jenna actually connected with somebody and got him an interview, and they hired him on the spot. But the key is that for us, we always wanted Derek to be in what we call competitive employment. So we wanted him to be in the general public. He has been since he was in kindergarten, really since preschool. He was in just a regular preschool. We wanted him to be just out there in the public with everybody else and figure out how to make it in this world. And the key is having employers who have the patience and the understanding and the desire to help adults with disabilities and help them find meaningful employment. And you can't necessarily expect the same result from a person like Derek as you can from a typical person doing the same job. But it's hard. It's really hard. Step up. It gets him out of the house a couple days a week, which is fabulous. It gives him an opportunity to be with his peers. It's really about the people opening their arms, understanding that differences aren't always bad, and see the value that somebody like Derek and all of his coworkers bring to their bakery and to the world. And I mean, God bless them. I mean, we couldn't be more thrilled with where we are right now.
I think another part of that too is just when you're trying to employ somebody with a disability, they have strengths. They have strengths that I couldn't do. And if you can put them into a situation where they're going to be able to use that strength and be productive and get done what needs to get done. For example, a lot of people with disabilities are really good at a repetitive task. Each individual person with a disability is so incredibly different, and the things that they have strengths are also different, and finding what that thing is that they're really good at and then figuring out what do we need to get done that they can do incredibly well, and they just absolutely shine. Derek is a very personable person, so he is very good at being that front of house person who gets to talk and say welcome and how may I help you and that sort of thing. But playing to the strengths that they do have, I think, is just so important. If you can find a job for somebody where that's what they're going to do and that's where they get to shine, they'll do that task all day long, happily, like with a huge smile on their face, and they'll do it well, and they'll do it to the best of their ability.
During the pandemic, obviously restaurants were one of the industries most infected. Less people going in. But it really sounded like Pioneer and the Step Up program really wanted to make this work. So it wasn't what they planned for it to be, but why is it so important to have programs like this and restaurants like this?
Well, it's just that whole sense of self, right? Everybody needs to be able to get up in the morning and do something productive, right? I think we're all better as humans if we feel like we have a purpose and a worth and a direction. This program gives these adults with disabilities that same sense of self-worth, being important, being worth it, being needed, being productive, being a contributor to the world around you.
Be a leader.
Being a leader. You got to have a purpose, and this helps Derek and his peers have their purpose.
Obviously, this pandemic has been something that everybody's had to figure out what their new version of life and how they're going to continue going forward, what that's going to look like. I think, unfortunately, a lot of times the disability community is kind of overlooked and maybe forgotten about to an extent, but people with disabilities they don't have it easy on a normal day, in a normal year. So 2020 is something that has definitely impacted people with disabilities heavily, and having a place like Pioneer that is so dedicated, because they don't just employ people with disabilities. They are training people with disabilities to be the best versions of themselves, to be able to be a part of the everyday society that we live in.
So Derek, why should people come check out Pioneer Cafe?
I think people have to go into Pioneer Bakery because now one of the people out there going into the Pioneer, get some coffee, get some sandwiches, have your best service you have.
Best service ever. You will not walk out of Pioneer Bakery without a smile on your face because the people there are incredible. The students that they're employing, the adults with disabilities, they'll give you joy, and their food's incredible, and their desserts are even better.
It's something that you feel like a better person after going into Pioneer Bakery and seeing what they're doing and seeing the impact that their business is having on people that don't always get to be seen.
According to me and Pioneer Bakery, the best it is, the best that there was, and the best always will be. I'm going to go ahead and say this right now. Thank you to Pioneer Bakery.
Sydney, do you want to hop in? I know you're a big fan, so I want to make sure you're getting all your fan questions in for Derek while we still have
I
him.
do have one question, Derek. Do Mark and Ryan go to work with you?
Only Mark.
I love that.
You guys are so fun. You know what's funny, Derek? You were supposed to work at a bakery with your last name being Baker. It was meant to be.
I agree.
Well, it is meant to be. It's meant to be.
Well, thank you guys so much for this. We are so excited to put this. I'm telling you, Sydney is more
Thank you,
excited
Sydney.
than me.
For getting me through the pandemic, for real.
Oh, you are so sweet.
You bring joy to so many people, including myself, and I'm so happy that we're able to do this.
Thank you.
We
This is so
appreciate
cool.
it. We are so excited. I squealed a little when I saw the DM. I was like, no way.
These are the ones that remind you, like, oh, I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing is telling stories like this. So
Wow.
Thank you so
It was
much.
so nice to meet you
it
both.
was nice
And
to meet you.
Sadie, I have a job for you.
What?
Vote for me to be the host of WrestleMania!
I got you.
She already did. She already did, man. She already did.
It's happening.
Oh goodness! Enjoy your weekend, guys.
Bye.
Thanks.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you.
Later. Peace. Peace. Peace.
Wow, that was
I
so fun. Ah! Oh gosh, you got me. They were so nice.
Sit up. You're hurting mom.
Totally squishing me.
Oh my goodness.
That was
Thank
so
you.
awesome.
That was pretty awesome, wasn't it?
Well, I did talk some little bit of WWE. That was okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay. That was a lot of fun, wasn't it?
It
It was a lot of fun.
Can't wait to watch it. They're going to do an awesome job.
They were so sweet.
I got this. Jenna, you will drink a margarita with my sister Jen and my mom Valerie. And Hoda, you and I are drinking a beer. Bud Light and Blue Moon is your choice. So, thank you to Cindy and Amanda. Jenna, you will drink a margarita with my sister Jenna and my mom Valerie. And Hoda, you and I, beer. Peace.